Hey guys, get me on the floor today because I'm going to be showing some exercises, giving out a special today. So today, Wednesday, business day, right? So Live to 121 today. I'm going to show you. We're all supposed to be at home, and I'm still at the office. I'm happy that I could be here. We're, again, taking all the proper precautions, washing everything, and wearing masks and all the fun stuff that we're doing to try to keep everybody safe, including ourselves and our staff. But what I wanted to talk today about was those people who are at home but maybe feeling some aches and pains. I wanted to show you a product that is really nice. So it's not an adjustment, but it's a close second, okay? And I've talked about it before. It's the vibrating foam roller. So I've got the black dot here, and then I've got the green wave in the carrying case. Okay, so what I want to show today is if you're at home and you're having low back problems, I'm gonna kind of break these up so they're not too long. I'm gonna show you how to do kind of your own adjustment, as close to an adjustment as you can do at home. Using the vibrating foam roller. So I'm going to explain a few things about what an adjustment is. So first of all, when people think of an adjustment, you think of a bone out of place. So you think we're taking, a bone and moving it from one place to another. And in some cases that is correct, but in a lot of cases it's not. It's what's called a fixation or a subluxation. And what that entails is a lot of things. There's chemical changes, muscular changes, joint changes in the joint capsule. And so I think one of the most powerful things that we get when we do an adjustment is a release of a chemical called relaxin. Not relaxin. The nociceptors and mechanoreceptors. I'm sorry. This happens when you're on live, right? Relaxin's during pregnancy. So hopefully you're not pregnant. If you're a male, if you are a female who's pregnant, then you've got relaxin. But anyway. There's these mechanoreceptors, and what happens is when we take a joint that's stuck and not moving and induce motion into it, then we release mechanoreceptors. The opposite, kind of the arch nemesis of mechanoreceptors, is nociceptors, and those cause pain and inflammation, and they're no bueno. We don't like nociceptors. Those are what's telling us there's a problem. So what happens is if you've got this fixation with the adjustment, sometimes it's moving it from one place to another, like when we're doing a push and trying to induce motion. But other times we just need to take a joint that's stuck and that's painful, and we need to move it and move it without pain. And so we can get a similar effect from that by taking vibration, something that vibrates, and taking it through ranges of motion. So I'm going to show you really quickly some really easy ways that you can do this with the vibrating foam roller, and then I'm going to give a special that we just put on. Okay? So, first of all, I am not going, because on here it's going to be shaking and making all sorts of sounds and stuff. I will not turn on the vibration. But when you've got the carrying case, there's this little button right here, and it is rechargeable, okay? So there's a cord that comes with it. You can charge it in. You do have to be careful when you're putting the bag on, because the zipper, if you pull it all the way off, sometimes it slips off. So be careful with that if you're using the bag. But basically, you're going to turn it on. During most of these adjustments, you're going to hit it 4 times. You want it as strong as it can go, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. And you kind of see that zipper moving around. It makes a nice vibration, and that's what we want. I've talked about it in the past. This is like the perfect size to get a good strong vibration, and we're able to put it into the case. So I'm not going to show you how to do it with just the case. I'm going to show you how to do it down on the ground. That's why I'm down here on the ground. I'm going to turn this off though so that you can hear me and so that it doesn't shake around too much while I'm trying to do it. So essentially what we're going to do, okay, you're going to come onto your back. You're going to take the vibrating foam roller with it vibrating. Now, I like it in the case for this because it's right up against kind of the bony area, and so the case gives a little extra padding as well. If you feel like you need to get really aggressive, you can take it out of the case, okay? So rest down with it right over the lower back. The biggest problems that we run into is right kind of where the belt level is. So I would tell you to probably take your belt off. I'm going to leave mine on because it's not, and I don't have it vibrating right now. And what you're going to do, okay, is you're going to take your legs. So I'll scoot up right here, go at kind of an angle. You're going to take your leg, and I would do it with both sides, and you're just going to straighten it and bring it up and down. And you're going to repeat that about 10 times with each leg, okay? And do the other leg as well 10 times with each leg, okay? So that's number one. And again, remember, this is, if it's vibrating, we're going really good. Next one we're going to do, the next one we're going to do is we're going to get a little bit of rotation. So I don't know if you can see that. I'm just taking, so if I'm straight on right here, watch. You want to take your knees and you want to go side to side. Nice, easy motion, okay? Back and forth. And you want to repeat that about 10 to 20 times as well. You can do more. You just want to make sure you're not digging too much into the SI joints, into the bone, otherwise it's going to be kind of tender. So that's number 2. Number 3, what you're going to do is you're going to do a pelvic tilt, okay? So with this, you may want to move the roller up just a little bit. I like it up just a little bit. And now what we're doing, the facet joints, the joints in your back run straight up and down. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to do a contraction. You're going to contract your abs and let your butt kind of fall down. Is that, here, let's see it again. So basically, contract, contract, and let it roll down. Contract, let it roll down. Contract, and with that vibration, you're going to create that movement into your facet joints, okay? So, if you've got this vibrating foam roller, you can really mimic a pretty, it's not quite the same as actually getting it adjusted, okay? So to my fellow chiropractors, that is not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you've just had an adjustment. But what you've been able to do is you've been able to release mechanoreceptors into the joints, into the joint capsules. And if you can get a release of mechanoreceptors, you induce joint motion, it reduces pain, and it's a natural muscle relaxer, okay? So that's what you can get that same effect if you use vibration and go through those 3 movements, okay? The reason why I really am trying to emphasize this right now is because most of you are not stuck at home, you're safe at home. And for many of you, even our patients, they're calling saying, I'm hurting, it's painful, but I don't know for sure if it's bad enough that I want to come in and expose myself, and so we're kind of trying to decide. A lot of patients are deciding to come in, and we welcome that. We're creating a very safe office, safe environment so you can come and be safe. But if you're at home, and who knows how long we're going to be in this situation, and you're experiencing pains and aches and you don't want to get out, I'm going to encourage you to order this. So you're going to go on to liveto121.com, okay? Again, the black dot is a little more aggressive. This one, because you can see the kind of spike, they're soft. I mean, it's a pad. But I like these if you're going to really dig into feet. If you have feet problems, neuropathy, that type of stuff, then I would get the black dot. If you're trying to just do everything on all the muscles in your body, I would get the green wave. It's a little less aggressive, okay? But if you want to dig, then get the black dot. Either way, when you put it in the case, it takes a lot of the sharpness off. And I do most of my work with it in the case. I like it. It kind of controls it because it's shaking around. When you order this, you get either the black dot or the green wave vibrating foam roller. You get the case and you get a charger, okay? Now here's the best part, and I want you to pay attention to this. When you go on, you're going to type in the code SAFE at HOME. SAFE at HOME, all one word in the code, okay? For 19. Now I know this is, you got to have a sense of humor, right? So what we're giving is our biggest reduction in price that we've ever given. This is a new product, and we're trying to not lose money on it. So we're right up against that edge of getting our costs paid, but still allowing people at home to have this kind of an adjustment because you're stuck at home, or safe at home. Sorry, you're safe at home. And so we're going to give 19% off. Okay, so that makes these about $56 plus tax. We cover shipping. So for $56, that's the biggest reduction that we've ever done before. SAFE at HOME is what you're going to type in for the code. And watch. I'm going to put a whole bunch of stuff. I'll put this and other videos with a little more detail on how you can do different spots. If your neck is part of the problem, if your lower back, if your mid back. So Safe at Home, under any of the codes, the black dot or the green wave will get you that. Hopefully this is helpful. I encourage you to try it out. Again, if you're at home and you're thinking, oh, I'm in pain, but I don't know if I'm in pain enough that I want to risk any exposure, order the vibrating foam roller, and I promise you'll be really impressed. Everyone's really loving it. Okay? It's Wednesday, hump day, April Fools, right? You should have seen my kids all say how much they want to go back to school, but when we told them that school was back in and they were all scrambling to get ready, they didn't seem as excited as we thought they probably should. But anyway, have a great day, everybody. Talk to you later.